If you watched Sunday's NFC Championship game between the Rams and the Saints, you caught a glimpse of what the Packers' offense will look like in the future. New Packers head coach Matt LaFleur is the Rams' former offensive coordinator, and today we're taking a look at a play he's likely to introduce here in Green Bay. Hi everyone, Olivia Reiner here for Packers News, joined by Tom Silverstein. Tom, it's been so long since we've sat down to film one of these videos.
Yeah, I know. I've been a little busy.
Just a little bit. There's been a lot going on, a new head coach, and today we're going to be talking about a play that we could see Matt LaFleur running in the future in Green Bay.
Yes.
What exactly are we looking at today?
Okay, so what the main feature of this play is that it looks like so many other plays that the Rams run. And Matt LaFleur, that's a basis of his offense. You run different plays out of the same formation.
So what happens before the snap?
Okay, so first we're going to see 17, in this case it's Robert Woods, is going to go in motion. And you'll see this all the time from the Rams offense. They very often bring this guy in motion. And the reason is it gives the defense the impression that they might hand it off to him on a jet sweep. And so you have to be cognizant of that. But then what's also interesting is that they're going to bring this tight end, 89, back across the field as well. And this is another feature of their offense where they bring this guy across and he blocks the defensive end. And then finally, you've got the possibility of Jared Goff, the quarterback, handing off. He could throw the swing pass to Robert Woods, or they can do a play action and throw the ball down the field.
So after the snap, what's happening on the offensive line?
Okay, so we have what looks like a fairly common zone play. You're going to have the offensive line is going to block to the right. And so you've got 79 trying to kick out the defensive end, 66 handling the defensive tackle, 77 is going to try to get in front of the other defensive tackle, and they're going to leave the defensive end on the top side here unblocked. 65 and 76 are going to double team the inside linebacker. They don't want him to make the play on this. So you'll see that happen. Now, the reason they bring 89 in motion is so that he can come over and block this defensive end. In a sense, it's somewhat of a trap play, and it should open up a nice little zone here, gap for C.J. Anderson, who takes the handoff, cuts inside right into this hole. This is a 2nd and 6 play. This should get the first down. And what happens is Demario Davis of the Saints just makes a tremendous play, beats this double team block, and tackles C.J. Anderson in the hole. But the concept of this, again, is that, okay, they've run it this way, they've seen how the Saints play it. Next time, they might throw outside to Robert Woods, like we said, or they might run the tight end all the way outside and throw it to him. There's just like 20 things they could do off of this. But you'll see this formation and this kind of motion constantly.
Tom, if you had to pick one player that really makes this play happen, who would you choose? I
guess I would choose the tight end. And this is going to be a really important position for Matt LaFleur and the Packers. And GM Brian Gutekunst is going to be looking for tight ends. The main thing here is this guy has to be mobile enough to get across the line and strong enough to block a defensive end, and also able to be fast enough to get outside and catch a ball. So tight ends are really important, I think, in their offense, and I think that'll be a priority this offseason.
So when we look at all of this in motion, what really stands out to you?
I think exactly what you just said, the motion. There's all kinds of activity going on in the backfield, and it's up to the defense to try to figure out what it is.
So it'll be interesting to see the Packers off-season, what types of players they're going to be looking for. As you mentioned, tight end will definitely be a priority for Brian Gutekunst. So lots to anticipate. Of course, we will be with you guys throughout the off-season, delivering all of the news that you need to stay up to date on the Packers. We appreciate you joining us. Hopefully you learned something new. We'll see you next time.